Let me show you some tips and tricks for the camera for Xiaomi 17T and 17T Pro. So first, what I want to show you is the Ultra Zoom, which is an AI feature that can be used if you use 20x zoom or more. If you apply that much of a zoom, then over here on the left side you should be able to find this icon that allows you to activate Ultra Zoom. By default it is set to automatic, so the phone detects or tries to recognize if the Ultra Zoom feature is needed or not to improve the quality of an image. And you can also just turn it off, set it back to automatic, or force enable it, so then it's always used whenever you take a photo. Another thing that is worth mentioning is the Google Lens access. So here at the top we can tap on Google Lens in order to quickly use the Google Lens feature. So for example, you can point with your camera at something in order to search for that thing, to search for some references or answers in Google. You can also use the translate option. So if you have a text written in a foreign language that you don't understand, you can just simply point with your camera at that text and then it's going to be translated. You can also use the shutter button in order to take the photo, so then the text can be translated as well, so you don't have to keep holding the camera on the text. And also we have the live feature, which allows you to use Gemini to have a proper conversation about something that you of course can point at with your camera. Now, of course, we have access to a couple of additional tools in here, as well as in this panel, if you tap on this arrow at the top of the screen, or if you swipe down on the camera preview. But what is quite cool in this case is that you can reorganize this whole layout. So if you press and hold your finger on any of these icons at the top, or any of these buttons in that panel, then you can start rearranging both top panel and that menu. So for example, if you don't use Google Lens, then you can just simply remove it from the top, and you can, for example, add something else over there, or just leave it as it is. So you can, for example, put the HDR button in there, or maybe something else. So if you want to personalize your top panel and that menu, then of course you can do so. And you can do this for pretty much everything that we have in here, for every mode that we have in there. So if any camera mode has like additional options, you can just put shortcuts to the top panel over here. If you tend to record vlogs or just videos with your Xiaomi 17T or 17T Pro, or in general, and you use some kind of like a script, any scenario, or any text that you want to read out, or maybe you have a bunch of different things that you want to remember about while recording a video that you want to say out loud, then the teleprompter can be a very useful tool, because over here you can add your text. You can also adjust the size of that teleprompter if you want to. Not only that, you can also change the text size, so you can make it smaller. We can also adjust the scrolling speed, because the teleprompter scrolls down, which can be of course helpful. So whenever you play it, it scrolls down, so you don't have to manually with your finger scroll on this list. Of course, if you want to, you can still do that, but you probably want to just simply play it and adjust the scrolling speed. You can also just you can pause and resume at any point you want to. And if you want to, you can of course import your text over here. So if you have your text ready, you can just import it over here and you can use it and record a video with this teleprompter. We also have access to scenes, which means that in the photo or video mode, after selecting one of these modes, if you tap on that mode again, then you have the scene selection. For example, if you want to take a picture of silhouette, then you have a dedicated scene for that. We also have stage, fireworks, and flames in the case of the photo mode. And in the case of video mode, we have pretty much the same thing. So this can be very useful to make a photo or record a video that involves one of these scenes, to make sure that they look even better. Now let's go to settings of the camera, because over here we have a bunch of different tools that we can that we can enable. For example, like in here in AI recommendations, you can find out that we have the supermoon feature, which automatically turns on supermoon when using zoom beyond 20x for clear details. So if you like to take a photo of moon, then of course you can make sure that this option is enabled. Then if you use 20x, you can be pretty much certain that the supermoon is going to be used to make sure that the moon of photo is going to look better. And besides that, I can recommend you going to selfie settings, because over here, for example, we can toggle the mirror effect for the front camera. We can remove moles if you use skin smoothing effect, which I'm gonna show you in a second where to find it. And there is also this option, smart aperture, for group photos. So when you take a group photo in portrait mode, the front camera will automatically select an aperture value to ensure the clarity of multiple faces. Now, if you're looking for skin smoothing effect, then if you go back to the camera and switch to the front, then over here in the bottom right corner, we can tap on this icon, and then here we have this smooth option. So this is pretty much what we are looking for. As you can see, there are a bunch of different additional options as well, so you can check them out if you need to use them. Besides that, if you go to shutter type in settings, then you can find a couple of additional helpful tools, but I want to mention two of them. The first one is palm shutter. When enabled, if you use the front camera, you can show your hand to the front camera and then a timer is going to start. This means that if you use something like a tripod or something to set up the camera, you don't have to use a timer by yourself, you don't have to touch the shutter button or anything like that in order to take a photo. You can just simply show your hand to the front camera and then the camera is going to recognize it and it will take a photo. There is also the voice recognition or voice command. So you can just say cheese out loud in order to take a photo, so you don't even have to hold your hand up to start the timer. You can just simply say cheese and the photo is going to be taken. Now keep in mind that this audio option is definitely available in English, but I'm not sure what other languages are supported. You can of course check out by yourself if you have this option. If you don't have it, then it means that it is just simply not supported in your language. So if you definitely want to use it, then unfortunately you will have to change the language on your smartphone. Now, besides that, we have the option to correct lens distortion, which is something that is enabled by default, but of course you can make sure that it is enabled anyway. And also we have picture quality, which is also set to high by default, so the best option that we have available. But if you want to make sure that, of course, you are indeed taking pictures in the highest quality possible, then you can choose the high option in here. Now going to video, we're gonna talk about videos again for a little bit. If you would like to record videos using the HDR10 Plus quality, then over here you can turn it on quite easily. Besides that, if you often record videos, then you'll be happy to know that in the audio settings we have the smart noise reduction, which gets rid of wind, for example. So this is definitely quite useful. There are other additional settings related to audio when recording a video, so you can check that out as well if you want to. Then we also have general settings where you can, for example, toggle the shutter sound. So if you don't want your phone to make a sound when you take a photo, then of course you can just mute it. Here in the shutter sound option in here above, you can choose the sound that the phone should make when you take a photo, so you can even change that. And also we have the volume buttons function. So by default we use volume buttons as a timer, but for example you can set up as a zoom, so you can zoom in using volume up button and zoom out using the volume down button. And now I want to add one more tip that is actually just for 17T Pro, for Xiaomi 17T Pro. And if you go to this more section where we have additional camera modes, then you should be able to find, for example, live cinematography, which is not available on the Xiaomi 17T. And in here we can find a couple of options, like for example we can record a cool portrait video. And there is also the freestyle option and Ultra HD Live. So if you're looking for cool cinematography videos, then you can try to use this mode and use one of these presets that we have available in here to record very cool videos. Of course, keep in mind that you always can use filters. There's also the beautify option, and unfortunately you cannot use the front camera with this mode. And we also have the HDR option in here available. So maybe not many options are available in here, but you should be able to record pretty cool videos with that anyway. You can also adjust the zoom over here, so be sure to check that out. And that is pretty much it. Now, if you need more guides for Xiaomi 17T or 17T Pro, then be sure to check out my channel. You can also check out playlists to find a bunch of tutorials for both of these smartphones. And that's it. Leave a like and subscribe.